So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. You look at this Saints defense. They're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good...
There he goes, right side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Smith, the man in motion left. Duggan looking to throw. That is caught. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Montgomery, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. We were just talking about him pregame, 3 tackles for a loss. Last week you thought he looked so explosive on film. Starting off good there, another one in the first quarter.
He's every bit of what you described, and I don't want to make it too simplistic, but right now for him, it's see ball, get ball, and that's what he's doing really, really well, and he's doing it in the offense's backfield.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. In his own end zone, it's Lance. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Here's Lance to throw it. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Shotgun now for Lance. He's got a man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Lance now on 1st down. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And now off to the races, down the right side. Well, that's back-to-back drives that have looked pretty good. The offense was moving the ball, but in both cases, the defense comes up with a big INT to get off the field.
How about the layers of intrigue that continue to get added as we watch this game unfold? Both offenses, they're a little bit discouraged with how their drives ended. How will each respond now and can either mount another positive series that ends in points for their team?
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. Running for it, Montgomery. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Throwing, Duggan. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They had a good chance to get the first points of the game on the board, but what a great job defensively, getting a hand in there and knocking it away and preventing that first touchdown.
Duggan. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Montgomery. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Once more Montgomery, and this time he's in for the touchdown. They go high formation, fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Working from the gun, Lance. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Called fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Touchdown! Stephon Diggs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Shamrocks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Nixon now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they're on the first or second seed come playoff time.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Lance. His throw incomplete.
That one was tipped in the air and became almost a 50-50 ball. No one came up with it, so it turned into an incompletion. But remember, on the previous drive, he threw an interception. I think that one almost caused well, not almost. I think that one caused a mental flashback for everyone. Threw the pick before. Could this turn into a second one? And how would that alter the game for him?
Dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. To throw, it's Lance. Touchdown, Saints. Austin Eckler, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Saints are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Duggan now to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And Lance now to throw. Open man is Chase, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Man in motion left, that's Smith and Jigba. On 1st down, Lance. That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Lance, a quick throw out wide, complete. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Here's a quick throw out wide by Lance, complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. When you throw it this close to the goal line, usually you're thinking touchdown. Here they actually complete it but lose yardage.
When you're this close to the goal line, you have to anticipate that maybe you're going to see a defense that you can make a case that there's 11 in the box. There's just no room. So I'm with you. You've got to find a way to push things downfield a little bit. Any type of space is better than what we just saw there. And that end result, not one that's satisfactory to them.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the 1st half. And his kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He's going to go up top again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Jeremy Chinn picks it off.
And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Come on, back.
A final shot before half for Lance. And incomplete on the deep ball. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Nixon now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that.
They've got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And now hang on here. Looks like we have an injured player. Yeah, Mark Andrews is in some discomfort. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw it. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped him for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
Now Lance going to throw. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. And they'll go for it. Lance. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for it. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations? In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Duggan looking to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
From the gun, it's Lance. He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
This 2nd and 4.
Green, blue striker, yellow, ultra, go ultra. Ready.
Here's Lance to throw it.
This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have...
Montgomery hit, and the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Following the fumble recovery, Lance. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Shotgun now for Lance. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Maybe that ball's 2 yards shorter. It's going to give them the lead because he had a receiver running free there. That's a tough one to miss on.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Throwing now is Lance. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Tracy Walker. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Lance.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
Now a give running left is Eckler. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Austin Eckler.
His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Saints have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. A run there on 1st down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
To throw is Duggan.
Oh, wide open, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 36 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A give to Montgomery out of the gun.
Now a stoppage here for an injured player, and it's David Montgomery who is struggling a bit. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 4. Here's Duggan to throw.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Duggan will look to throw this. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Duggan.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Throwing. Duggan.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. This is fielded at the 7. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds.
A very good punt, but a 16-yard return.
And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Lance now on 1st down.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
John Franklin Myers able to record his 5th sack of the season. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. That one looks like he'll throw here.
He's got his man London right side.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
Now Lance. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Out quickly here to Smith-Njigba.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Black Ultra. Blaster 6. Red, yellow. Blue, go. Set.
Lance looking to throw. He'll let this go deep for Smith-Njigba.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Obviously, Charles, such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before a season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. This is 1st and 10.
Duggan now to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Riley Moss. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Now Lance throwing on 2nd down.
He'll get this to Eckler. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Right, 2. Right, right. Right, right.
Now Lance.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Black shot. Drill green. Blue stripe. Set.
Now Lance again. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he will have a Saints first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Yellow. Red, cycle. Hey, blue. Cheetah, cheetah. Ready.
On 1st down, Lance looking deep here for Chase. Now Lance throws the interception, his 3rd.
Picked up by DJ Reed.
Lance's pass. Intercepted. He took it right up the sky. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line. Exactly what we needed.
Here's 1st down.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Set, hut.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
6, mega. Yellow, blue. Set, hut.
To throw, it's Lance.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second.